We're live. We're live. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Excellent condition on the stream. Very good. People are coming in. That's nice. Got like 2 or 3 topics today. Very powerful service for the community today. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to get things started shortly. Oh my God. Oh my God, what a week. Did some stand-up yesterday, it was fantastic. Great show, absolute comedy. Dank is here. Dank says, good morning, congregation, very good. Rewind Cat said, wait, people are ripping Dharman sinners? And then we have a blessing from your favorite mayor, Astaghfirullah. And then a sad face. I don't know what that one means. Let me know. 9 Fernando Torres says, Namaste, Babaji. Namaste to you too, baby. Thanks for coming. And thanks for coming, everyone. Love you. I love my early congregation. That's very good. Karma's already coming in, doing comments, doing comment karmas. Make sure you, let me know if you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the music okay? Got a very powerful service. Don't want anyone to miss any of it. I'm just gonna ask you, sound? How's the sound? But these comments are very righteous, very good. Good karmas, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. Got a very powerful service for the community today. Sound is good, Babaji. Thank you, Nan Fernando Torres. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Let me know who you are. Sound is solid. Very good. Let's play it again. This is Upbeat Happy Synthwave by New Dawn. Royalty-free copyright music from the YouTube Creator Library. And you're listening. You're part of the high vibration congregation. If you're listening, this song and everything you hear today should raise the vibration. So that's good. It'll raise the vibration in you and raise the vibration in the community at whole. I got a very powerful gratitude service off the top. And then we got a couple of things to review. So very powerful service. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you come in, get snug, get comfy. Someone already asked about the Dharman videos. Maybe like a Dharman lover. Rewind Cat. Big Dharman fan, probably, but I don't think they're sinners. Dank says, I'm ready to buckle into the rocket ship and elevate with these delicious vibrations. Very good karmas there. And I'm going to give you some hearts for that. That's very good. Sophia Gibson with that ranch. That's good. We got some security in here. That's very good. Thank you, Sophia Gibson, for coming. And guess what?
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
We're just a little buttercup. We're just a little buttercup. The whole congregation is. Thank you for coming. Did you hear that okay? Did you hear the buttercup okay? I want to make sure you guys get your buttercups. Let me play it again.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
If you couldn't hear it so far...
What can I say? Tough titties.
Tough titties. Tough titties. But if you can hear it...
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Oh my God. Welcome to the service, everybody. Thanks for coming. My name is Amish Patel. Got a very powerful service for the community today. There's actually a religious group making movies. I don't know if you can guess who it is, but I would even say they're religious, like hardliner religious group that are making movies that are beating out Disney right now. The religious movie movement is huge. And I like that. The problem is that it is like, it's a little angry. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for coming, everyone. My name is Amish Patel. Follow me on Instagram at Fade to Brown. And I have a meditation class coming up this month. I have a lot of live shows coming up. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll get all of the notifications for all of that. In the meantime, Neil, Dank, Sophia Gibson, Rewind Cat, your favorite mayor. Thanks for coming, everyone. 9 for Nando Torres. Very good. Thanks for coming. Nachama Gluck also here. A high vibe tribe. Hello, people. That's good. Nachama, thank you. Give me mod status. Oh, Neil, you know what? Let's do some karmas today, Neil, and then we'll get you that mod status. I think I can give you mod status right here, actually. And then we have 3 mods just in the comment section, making sure people are being righteous, and that's all we want today. And that's what you want out of life, guys. If you guys know the show, it's we rate everything on this righteousness scale. We're the only podcast on YouTube, really the only podcast that has a scale of righteousness. Other people just give you their opinion, and they don't have the numbers to back it up. We got the numbers. We got the numbers. It looked like I was pointing this way because I thought the graphic would be on this side, but then I made it into someone who just does we got the numbers. We got the numbers right here. So that's good. What are we going to talk about today? Lots going on. Man, Disney is dying, and you know it's interesting because there's another religious, I'd say a fundamentalist religious organization killing them at the box office, destroying Disney at the box office. And they really are capitalizing on this whole like go woke, go broke. Disney's trying to be woke. I don't know if you guys saw the South Park movie that came out, the Panderverse one, where basically all of the South Park characters become black women, black lesbian women, because for diversity reasons. And I mean, the whole thing, they're just ripping Disney the whole time. They actually have the CEO, the current, I think, CEO or like president of Disney in South Park, in the episode of South Park. And they blame it all on her, and everyone's blaming her, and their numbers are way down. And then these guys come out with these movies, and I don't know how to feel about it. As someone working on a spiritual channel myself, as someone who's trying to build this congregation myself, I don't know how I feel about these guys, and we're going to talk about that in a second. Should we open with it? Let's open with it. Well, no, let's open with our own congregation. Let's take a look at our ashram here. This is the beautiful ashram that we are building, and you guys, every time you hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you are helping us build this beautiful ashram right here. And you can see it just beautiful right there on the screen. And look at that beautiful. Like we're talking about 600 units in there, and we're going to have those units on sale soon enough. You got the source energy coming in. We're channeling right from this ashram right here as we speak. So again, thanks for coming in, everyone. And we got to review this other religious channel, because we, as a spiritual channel ourselves, we have to see what's happening in the community. We have to see what's going on in the culture, in the community. And this is a big hit movie. You know, these guys are they're claiming to be doing banger numbers, like gangbusters. And Disney, I don't know, they're faltering. They're faltering. They're falling behind. I don't know if you guys know which movie I'm talking about, but I'll just play the trailer. I'm gonna play it backward. I don't even know if we have to play it backward, but you never know. So let's take a look at it. See if you can guess which company has made this. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm sure they'll say it in the trailer.
In a world where women's sports is being transformed,
oh my God,
the Daily Wire calls foul
Daily Wire.
with the most triggering comedy of the year.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Guys, this is serious. Sports can be your pathway to a better life.
Well, like yours?
It's crazy because this guy is the CEO of Daily Wire. He's the CEO and he's the coach in the movie. So I guess that makes sense. He's like the coach probably in the office, and then in the movie he's also the coach, and he's going to do anything to win.
Please don't steal my catalytic converter again. Winning matters. It's the key ingredient in becoming a winner.
What's a catalytic converter? Can someone tell me in the comments? I don't know what I don't. Okay, okay, that's fine. Might be spiritual.
You should try it sometime.
Might be something that they're using in their community that I don't know about.
Catalytic converter again. Winning matters. It's the key ingredient in becoming a winner.
Maybe you should try it sometime. Are you gonna move?
I am not.
Let's cut to the chase. I know you're not a woman.
Hey, you know how he identifies.
If you can beat them,
What do you know about the U.S. Opens for the Global Games?
You want us to compete as women. $5,000 prizes.
My lover says you were a great coach back in the day.
join
This is the way the world is now. My 8-year-old daughter told me all about it. So a guy can become a girl with no physical changes at all.
Oh my God.
That's called gender fluid.
So I can be a woman on the court and a man in the bedroom. I can't believe it. Nice.
You mean when you're sleeping?
Yes.
Coach,
Alex, we could play basketball.
we have to get the whole team back together.
it's time
We're in.
I'm in. I'm in.
That guy's a comic. Yo, was that Bert Kreischer?
Play basketball.
We have to get the whole team back together.
it's time
We're in.
This guy's a great comic. Wow, he's in
I'm
it.
in. I'm in.
Is that Bert Kreischer they got? I think that's Bert Kreischer. Tell me in the comments.
to play.
Lady Balders. Mount up.
Like a girl.
I'm with her.
I feel like they could have done that shot. You know when someone gets a dunk and then the other guy's face is in their crotch? I feel like they could have leaned into that one on that shot. Maybe it's in the movie. I don't know.
From hero
Oh my
Day
God.
one of being a girl athlete. I love being a girl.
to sheroes.
We could dominate every woman's sport. Running, swimming, soccer. I said sport, Felix. It's ladies basketball, boys. Nobody watches.
Excuse me. Are these seats open?
Never mind.
Oh, Ted Cruz is in it.
And tucking trunks.
No, she didn't. That's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
I don't care.
Lady Ballers.
Wow, he's in it too. They're all in it.
One can even be trans age now, which provides Sheelix with a wonderful opportunity to relive all the experiences that she missed out on in school.
Streaming exclusively on Daily Wire Plus December 1st.
Oh my God, what a character arc for Ben Shapiro. He's in it too. It's a lot. The whole thing's a lot. And yeah, what do you guys think of it? I mean, I think it's a little like, it's interesting how religious organizations, because it is a religious organization. It is like a and I'd say the religion that they're backing is the Judeo-Christian values that they say that on the website. They say it. They're like, we believe in Judeo-Christian values. We want to push it. We want to support that. What a character arc for Ben Shapiro, though, because Ben Shapiro, the owner of the Daily Wire, the company that made this has been his life. Like, he wrote a book about trying to join Hollywood and trying to be a writer in Hollywood. And he basically said, says in the book that, like, he tried to become a Hollywood writer, but they were discriminating against him because he is staunchly homophobic. He does openly believe in that. And he would say, I'm not homophobic, I'm not scared of them, but he does think that it's wrong to be gay. He's open about it. So the people in Hollywood were like, listen, man, half of these guys are gay. I can't have you in the writer's room. You know, you're openly saying it. We can't include you, whatever. So he basically says, I got discriminated against. He sees it as like he got discriminated against. He goes, makes this whole organization, Daily Wire. They're killing it. I think they just offered like $200 million or $500 million to Steven Crowder to join them. That became like a big controversy. So these guys are making a ton of money. Disney's failing. It is like a great Revenge of the Nerds arc, I think, for him. Because the guy, it's like now he's at a point where it's like, okay, well, I win. Ravi Patel says, liking the sweater about Habibi. Thanks, baby. Love you. That's my nephew. Thanks for coming, baby. Nachama Gluck is here. Nine Fernand Torres is here. It is an exhaust control device in an engine. Oh, okay. So they were just like pranking him. I got you. The catalytic converter. That's what it is. Nachama Gluck. Neil, I just checked out your YT channel. Looks nice, my guy. Neil, you have a new channel, eh? You know what, Neil, since you're starting a new thing, let me give Neil, let's get Neil that status. Man, YouTube is just updating all the time. They're basically... I'm going to make you a standard moderator for now. How about that? Look at that, Neil. Neil, do a thing. Let's see that ranch on you. Neil, let's see that ranch on you. Rewind Cat. Hey, good morning. Lady Ballers looks like a fail on so many levels. Yeah, I know. It's too bad, man. It's so sad to see, like, Disney failing. And then because Disney has made some iconic movies. And they made all of those movies that, like, they have also, what's it called? Pixar, which was amazing. And they have all of that. But then you got Daily Wire. They're coming out. And they have kids' movies. They're not just doing this. Daily Wire they're not just going for the adult content. They're going for like full, you know, they got the kids movies, they got everything. Let's see the website. This is the full, let's see, this is, all their commentators are in the movie. This is insane. Insider annual member, $8.25 a month, $16.85 a month. Okay, hold on, let me go, Lady Wire. They have like a cartoon show. They have entertainment. They have Jordan B. Peterson. Wow, Jordan B. Peterson is like his own thing. They have like Lady Ballers, their latest movie. They have the Daily Wire, all of them. Mr. Bertram, cartoon show they're making, very expensive. I'm trying to make one myself. Entertainment, they have. Documentaries. And then they just have Jordan Peterson by himself as like one of their things. Hold on, let me adjust the size on this baby. Look at that. The Pendragon cycle. And then they, look at this. They have this thing called Bent Key. And it's all kids movies. It's all kids movies and TV shows. Let's read it. Unlock full access to Daily Wire's new kids entertainment app, Bent Key. Explore over 20 shows and hundreds of episodes featuring Bent Key originals like Chip Chilla, A Wonderful Day with Mabel McClay, Gus Plus Us, Kid Fit Explorer, Kid Fit Go. New episodes are released every Saturday morning. Damn. Bent Key. This is a real Revenge of the Nerds arc for Ben Shapiro, I feel like. To put out this, to just come in so hard swinging against, you know, because everyone talks about the mainstream media, but he's really coming at him hard here. And all the commentary, they're on all these other talk shows, and they're like, mainstream media is failing, you go woke, you go broke. We're going anti-woke, and we're making the money, so the culture must be with us. But it's not. That's the thing. It's too much. It is weird how religion fuels so much hatefulness in people. Look, I'll bring up the righteousness scale. It's just quite frankly not righteous. It's a low vibration. And it's weird how the religious institutions, they make us fight, they make us homophobic, they make us, I guess now, transphobic. But what do you guys think about trans sports, though? Because that is the one part, like, I support trans rights 100%. But then the sports, it does seem like they kind of got a point. It feels like they picked the one thing that they kind of got a point on this, and they just made the whole thing about that. That's the problem with the movie, I feel like. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. Am I wrong about this? Someone else has come in before and they said that the sports stuff is okay. Like it's still a debate on the sports, I feel like. For me anyway. A lot of people are like, nope, it's transphobia. You can't question the sports even. But it does. I did see like someone on Joe Rogan was talking about like there was a real MMA fighter, trans person, and I've seen this happen with weightlifting too. Like there's a Canadian trans lifter. They transitioned, became a power lifter. I mean, powerlifting. Can't there be a couple of sports where we say, okay, not on this one? Powerlifting seems like a lot. And then even swimming, you know, I've heard speeches where they're saying, so like it does feel a little bit like, because what happens, and this is the problem with fighting. This is a fight that's been going for like generations. Started with homophobia, and then I think it just transitioned to transphobia. But because of all the homophobia, and that was wrong, now these guys are digging their heels in, and they're saying, no, we're supporting trans no matter what. We're not going to let you do that to us again. So they're supporting fully no matter what. Now these guys are like, oh yeah, even with the sports? And these guys are like, yeah, even with the sports. Even if it's MMA fighters, powerlifting, and they're saying, yep, even that too, yep. Transphobe, don't even question it. So then now they make a whole, you know, it's like you set them up in a position where they can make a whole movie about it. The other thing I wanted to say about it too is that, tell me what, and tell me what you guys think. Like, I don't know, I could be wrong. I think someone in one of our commenters here, one of our wrench holders, is a trans person. I think we have some trans people in the congregation. I'd love to hear from you if you guys tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I honestly I don't know. I don't know. But that's kind of where I feel like that on the sports thing, especially when it comes to like fighting. You know, do you need to like? Because then it does sometimes look like a guy beating the shit out of a woman. And it you know what I mean? Or, sorry, someone who just transitioned to a woman beating the shit out of another woman, but they still have 90% of the composition of a dude. And, you know, our comment section's even a little silent on this. Maybe, hey, man, maybe it's dark. I seen Nechama Gluck retracted a message. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Let's read some of these. But also, okay, wait. I'm not a huge fan of slapstick comedy or something that just takes the piss out of something else. Like, at least be original. But I have to commend DW for seeing the gap in the market. Interesting. You know what? That's the thing with conservatives is that you can't knock the hustle, man. They work their asses off. They're not even winning these arguments. They're just so hardworking that, you know, it's hard to compete with this. This is insane. How do you make the opposite movie of this even? I don't think it could be made. I don't think you can make a you know what I mean? Like, you can't do the other side of this. Fallon Fox is the MMA fighter. Yeah. Sophia Gibson. This is true. Personally, I just don't feel it's a real issue. It's 100% being blown out of proportion. Sophia, yeah, that's a good point too. It is like a small number of people that everyone's just latching onto. So maybe the liberals are like, yeah, even in MMA, even in powerlifting, because what is it, like 0.00001% of the population? Who cares? We don't even care about this. We're just going to say we're pro-trans. We're not dealing. But then that's kind of transphobic, isn't it? It's like they're just like supporting it. They're like, we're not going to talk about it anymore. We're done. We moved on. And then these guys can do stuff like this. But also, I haven't actually watched any of DW stuff, so I can't really judge the blind. It does seem like it's a lot of like hateful stuff. Because last year they came out with a movie called What Is a Woman, and they really promoted the shit out of that too. And it's like, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Because like, it's like Sophia said, right? It's like so small. The population is so small. But I feel like if you watch DW, it's like 60% of their content is like transphobic stuff. So anyway, something to watch out for. I feel like that Daily Wire character arc of Ben Shapiro, it is like a super Revenge of the Nerds. Have you guys ever seen the movie Revenge of the Nerds? It's a classic 80s movie. And if you don't know what the movie's about, it's in the title. It's basically these nerds get revenge. And I feel like that's what the Daily Wire is. It's Ben Shapiro being so mad that they didn't let him into Hollywood, that he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to make my own. And then I am Hollywood. And he did it. You know, that's the thing, is that he did it, and he's coming out with the movies, and he's gloating. They're just on the news right now talking shit about Disney and stuff like that. And it's weird because Revenge of the Nerds is a very inappropriate movie. I don't know if you guys remember what happened in it, but basically, yeah, like these nerds are in it. They get dissed by the jocks, and these hot girls kind of like them, but then the jocks are like, no, babe, you're with me. And then the girls are like, okay, bye. Like, they don't really get down with the nerds at the beginning of the movie. Then the nerds have to pull off a radical stunt. And there's like 5 of them, I think. There's 5 Revenge of the Nerds movies. I loved them when I was a kid. But looking back on it, it was a little inappropriate, actually, because I remember in the first Revenge of the Nerds movie, the main comeback of the nerd, what he does is, So they get invited to a party. No, they infiltrate a cool jock party, but it's a Halloween party. And what they do is they all dress up like the jocks, and they go in, and then they're like, yeah, I'm Chad or whatever, and they get into the party. So they infiltrate the party, the nerds, right? Then this is where I think it went a little too far, but at the time I thought it was hilarious. This is where it went a little too far. The guy, he goes there, he's dressed as Darth Vader, I think, and then the head cheerleader, her boyfriend is also dressed as Darth Vader. So then he's walking around somewhere, but this is how they get around it in Revenge of the Nerds. So the nerd guy dressed up as Darth Vader, her boyfriend also dressed up as Darth Vader. He's walking down the hallway somewhere, and the head cheerleader goes, hey, I need you now, and just pulls him into a side room and starts banging him. And then at the end, she's like, thank you, that was amazing. And then he just leaves. So it's like, is that allowed now? That kind of a switcheroo? Tell me in the comments. Do you think that's appropriate, that kind of switcheroo? He does the old switcheroo on her with the costume, dresses up as her boyfriend, basically has sex with her, and then just leaves. And he's like, dude, I got laid. And he's like, and him and his friends are all high-fiving, cheering it on. So, you know what? You just can't get away with this stuff. You know how many 80s movies are just like a guy stalking a girl? There's like so many. It's like a guy. So many 80s rom-coms are like a guy stalking a girl until the girl's like, okay, I love you. And that's the end of the movie. So, like, we are going to start to make a fuss about them now. Not like people watch women's sports anyway. Sophia Gibson, hey! Don't say people don't watch women's sports anyway. I don't watch any sports, so I can't say anything. I think all sports are dumb. Personally, I do feel like sports are just a big pretend, and people take it way too seriously. It's a lot to me. I'd rather, to me, politics is my sports, and that's what we're going to get into in our next topic. But in the meantime, listen to this beautiful track it's called Funky Ride by Noir A. Blanc V, and I got it from the YouTube Creator Library. Can you guys hear the music okay? Let me know. Infamous R scene, yeah. What's all this fighting? It's a low vibration. You know it's a low vibration. We shouldn't be fighting, we should be loving one another. And instead it's the religious institutions convincing us to do this. And it's not only in our first story, but it's in our second story too. Second story we got... Oh no, let's do I Saw Mom Kissing Santa Claus. Let's clean the palate a little bit. Next we gotta watch this Christmas movie. It's just not right. That's my attitude is let them do sports, because I don't like sports anyway. So it's all the same to me, but some people are very upset about it. Oh man, that's a great beat. Thank you, everyone in the congregation.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Let me give you a little buttercup there, just like that. Just like that. Sophia Gibson says, plus take into consideration, some cis women have medical conditions that may give them biological advantages, like a thyroid problem that gives her extra testosterone and is thus better at MMA. Yeah, that's true. It does feel a little bit like, you know, it's already MMA. Like, they are beating the shit out of each other. It's not like the non-trans MMA is like a friendly MMA. Like, they're cracking each other's skulls. They're beating the shit out of each other. Some of them are like, you know, they've survived some wild shit, and then they're like trying to murder each other in the ring. So, yeah, no, that's a good point, Sophia. Thank you. Next, we're gonna clean the palette. I got a very beautiful Christmas movie by a Dhar Man knockoff. It's not even Dhar Man. The Dhar Man industry is so big that there's these other industries that are coming in, other channels. Oh my god, that guitar is so good on this. You guys can hear this, right? This track, this is incredible. Let's get into our next topic. There it is. This is I Saw Mom Kissing Santa Claus by Illumably, I'm gonna say it's a Dhar. It's a Dhar Man knockoff. It's like a Dhar Man-esque channel. They're coming up in the game. They're doing their own thing. Let's see what this movie's about. I Saw Mom Kissing Santa Claus, Illumably.
Santa, can I give you my milk and cookies?
Oh, you know that Santa loves your milk and cookies.
A lot of sexual innuendos here.
A present for you, little girl.
Wow, it's so big. I can't wait to unwrap it.
Well, aren't you Santa's little ho, ho, ho?
Mom?
Freddie, shouldn't you be in bed? It's way past your bedtime.
I'm 19.
I thought you were staying with a friend.
Not tonight. Who is this guy?
He's
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Dad.
Hold on a second there, bud. Give me that phone.
What the?
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom. Was there a guy dressed as Santa here last night?
No, I would have called the cops if that happened. Why, did you see someone?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think any of the sensors went off. Are you sure you weren't dreaming?
I don't know, it just felt so real.
You must have had what's called a lucid dream. That's amazing. I
By the way, I've been doing lucid dreaming. It's amazing. Lucid dreaming is amazing.
have a great book about it. Let me go grab it for you.
Okay.
154,000 views in 3 days. It's so well shot, I gotta say. It's very well produced.
That sounds ridiculous.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's true.
Wait, so you're saying you're...
Dude, that is disgusting. I don't know how, but after work, I'm gonna get answers.
Wait, does this mean you'll have to call Santa Dad while your mom calls him Daddy?
Steve!
This is like another Man, you know, you think Daily Wire would have made something like this, you know, just something silly, a silly little morality tale like a Dhar man.
That's funny, right? No, it's not funny.
My husband and son are gone. Come on over.
Ho, ho, ho. I guess I could make a pit stop before I deliver my presents.
Well, tell me if I'm on the nice list or the naughty list.
My dear.
They always make the character so evil in it. Like the person cheating is just so, it's so bad. But if you look at their channel, it's like everything is very like someone does something bad, instantly regrets it.
You are on the naughty list.
Hey, honey.
Gotta go. See you soon.
Who was that?
Scam caller. Shouldn't you be at work? What are you doing here?
I just had to pick something up real quick. I won't be here long.
Oh my God.
That's too bad.
Hey. Who are you?
That's the handyman. We have some leaky pipes that need to be fixed.
I mean, I could do that.
Trust me, you can't. No, we need an expert.
Oh, leaky pipes. It's weird to say the leaky pipes thing in front of the husband. You know, it's almost like you're trying to get caught. You could have said, like, there's some pipes that need to be fixed. Leaky pipe. That's a lot. The sexual innuendos are crazy in this. So many.
Yeah, there's so much pipe for me to lay around here. I mean, the water damage alone could pose some huge issues.
Come
to
on.
your home in general. All right. Well, thanks for taking the initiative. All right. I'll see you later, honey. You're so naughty.
You know what? Tell our boss I'm sick. I've got a bad feeling about this. What? Dude, where you going? To confront Santa.
Dude, what if you walk in on your mom having sex with the guy, though? That's too much. Is it worth it? It's like, just... That's my attitude with cheating. It's like, just... It's over now. You know what I mean? Like, I've known so many guys that are like... Someone cheated on them, and they're like, I gotta get them back, and I gotta win them back, and they gotta be mine. And it's like, dude, it's just over now. Cheating's cheating, but I guess he has to catch them, so that's fair. I'm gonna allow it. I guess he has to get the proof. He has to get the proof. So now they put him in a situation. That's the thing with these morality tales. It's like you gotta bust him. So you gotta see your mom having sex with another guy.
Just more tips for me, I guess.
Can I see your jingle bells?
Oh, only if you jingle all the way.
Santa, are you sure you're not the one on the naughty list? Freddie, you're home early.
Mom, I know something's going on.
What are you talking about?
Someone...
Also, this kid is like, he's half, right? And the dad's like full white, so I feel like probably cheated with the kid too.
Well, doesn't leak anymore. Oh, hey, you must be her son.
Yeah, Freddie, this is Doug, our plumber. Doug, can you go check on something in the bathroom, please?
Bathroom. Yeah.
Mom, something going on with you and that guy? I mean, he looked really familiar.
Are you crazy? Why would I ever cheat on your dad? That's insane.
Really? Because I swear, he just... So I'm not crazy.
Shouldn't you be at work right now?
I got the day off.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't you go see your friends or something?
Actually, I was thinking I'd spend time with you. I mean, I've been working so much lately, and it's the holidays. Aren't the holidays meant for family?
You're right. Listen, I have to go to the bathroom. When I get back, we'll think of some mother-son bonding.
Okay.
But he's in the bathroom. Oh my God. These movies are so weird that she's probably going to go. It's like, is she going for a quickie and then fine, I'll hang out with the son after. That's too much.
Oh, is that naughty child gone? Can I climb down your chimney now?
Babe, he's
Too
still
many.
there and he won't leave. I think he suspects we're up to something.
Okay. I have an idea. I think I can get him to leave. I'll still make this Christmas miracle happen.
And then we can finally have a Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Freddie!
Hey, Doug, right?
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're gonna need you.
How did Mom find you?
Well, the internet. Where else?
I don't know. Maybe she found you somewhere up north or at a mall.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying you are the weird Santa guy I saw with my mom last night. I wasn't dreaming.
Honestly, I've got no idea what you're talking about, kid. Hey, by the way, we're gonna need you to get out of the house for a few hours. We're gonna be doing some fumigating.
Oh my God, these guys still trying to get laid. Just, you gotta stop with the trying to get laid now. It's over. You think at some point you'd just be like, okay, it's over. We can't now.
Regular household maintenance.
Really? Yeah. Some maintenance. You sure that's not just some excuse to deck my mom's halls?
Oh my God, everyone's got to do a...
What's in here, huh?
What? You see? I told you. You're going crazy.
What's going on here?
I was just telling Freddie that he needs to go because we need to fumigate the house.
Yeah, that's right. Now go and make yourself busy for the next 2-3 hours.
Oh my God, guys. Just leave it with the trying to have sex now, okay? The sex is done. How could you even be in the mood now to do it?
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Who are you?
Ho, ho, ho.
Why are you pointing at me?
This is...
Because.
I feel like someone wanted to do this as the movie. They're like, I want a movie where the Santa Claus says ho, 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 but he means ho.
You're a ho, ho, ho.
That's not his dad. Do you guys think that's his dad?
Right. I've known for a while that you've been fooling around with Santa over here.
I think I think she did it before too.
I've known for a while what you two were up to. When I saw Doug here, I knew you were trying to do some sick Santa role play. So I thought I'd do a little role playing myself. So here I am.
So you did actually knock me out.
God damn. Who's this horny, dude? Who's this horny? It's too much.
I can explain.
Okay, tell me, why are you cheating on me with Santa over here?
I was bored and I wanted something different, something festive.
Santa? You think that's festive?
It's not my fault that Doug here is more fun and passionate than you.
Yeah, and I give a better presents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Well, you're both on the naughty list, which means you can kindly leave my house.
It's weird. It's like you get cheated on and then you still do the Christmas themed. It's a Christmas themed cheating, so they still have to say naughty list.
Our house?
Not anymore. Not after the divorce. So you can go move in with Santa to the North Pole or somewhere else. I don't care. Go anywhere but here.
I'm so sorry this happened, Dad.
Yeah, our marriage has been on the edge for a while.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it to end like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when this guy was born, I feel like he should have known something was up, right? I love how her husband was dressed as Santa and said, ho, 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 I know you've been cheating the whole time. Yes, that was definitely the climax. The well, aren't you Santa's little ho, ho, ho had me dying. Okay. I either feel really bad Oh, sorry. This is backwards. Let's... I love this content and consistency you put out on a regular basis. Well, I mean, 145,000 views in 3 days is pretty good. Aren't you Santa's little ho 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 is crazy. I would like to take the time to thank you, Illumably, and your amazing crew members. You're giving us amazing videos on a regular basis, and for that, truly thank you. Wow. This is why we're entering the spiritual market, people. We need to dominate the spiritual market like this. This is great. Don't tell me this is supposed to be a life lesson. Santa, do you want my milk and cookies? You know I love your milk and cookies. I got a present for you. Ooh, it's so big. Yep. Wait, does this mean that you'll have to call Santa Dad and your mom calls him Daddy? Yeah, no, that's good. Can I see your jingle bells? Only if you jingle all the way. Dead. I love this. That was a bizarre but funny episode. I loved it. He buried his soon-to-be ex-wife and called her a ho-ho-ho. Okay. The people love it, basically. This is interesting. It's like, spoiled sister ruins Christmas. What happens next is shocking. Can you guys see this? Dad adopts son for Christmas. What happens next is shocking. Okay. I saw mom kissing Santa Claus. Great. Interesting that they didn't put next he'll regret it, because I think a lot of the videos have the next he regrets it. Regrets it immediately. Boy wishes he was never born on Christmas. He lives to regret it. But he's already living to regret it, I think. Friend steals money on Christmas. He lives to regret it. My husband is cheating with my best friend. Oh my God. Spoiled boyfriend has crazy demands for Christmas. What happens is shocking. Illumably. Let's see what the channel's doing. 316,000 subscribers. God damn. Illumably has one goal: to spread positivity around the world. By sharing our videos, you are joining us on a mission to make the world a better place. It's weird because I feel like that's what my mission is. You know what I mean? But tell me what you guys thought about that. Nachamagluck, LOL, this feels like a weird soft porn intro. Yeah, this is so awful. I know. You're a big ho-ho. I'm so flummoxed. So you see, yeah, no, that's weird, eh? These movies are killing it right now. Let's play a track. This is Flight to Tunisia by Cosmic from the YouTube Creator Library. And you're listening to the High Vibration Congregation. You're part of the High Vibration Congregation live on YouTube. I got this gratitude journal. It's good. It's from Kyrgyzstan. The video was amazing. The journal is great. Like the inside, there's like beautiful pictures. If you guys watch the Kyrgyzstan channel, you can see like their artwork is in it. But I find like, I have a hard time with it because you have to genuinely feel grateful. And the questions they ask you in the journal are like, what's the nicest thing someone said to you today? Okay, that one's a good one. That's a good one. But then what are you grateful for in your life? That's tough. To just be grateful for something in your life, because if it's in your life, you're taking it for granted. Like that's kind of how your brain works. What are you grateful for today? Again, today, life, like I'm taking it all for granted. I have everything, and it's like, how am I going to feel the genuine feeling? That's what I was thinking yesterday. And a bunch of people came over and a bunch of people were over yesterday, and I always find that I get the gratitude. I mean, tell me if I'm a bad person for this. The genuine feeling of gratitude, the real stirring in the heart of gratitude. I only get it when I hear about other people. Like, I have a couple of incel cousins and family friends. Thinking about them gives me real gratitude. You know what I mean? I can't, and it can't be an incel in India, in Afghanistan, whatever. I can't, then I don't feel it. Then it's too sad. It's like, that's a tough position. I don't want to just be like, haha, I'm doing better than you. But when someone's born and raised here and they're full hard incel, that's where I get the gratitude. And I don't know what to do about it. You know what I mean? It can't be the only way. Yesterday, some aunts came over and they were talking shit. And apparently in Gujarat, if someone's cheating on their wife, the guy, my uncle goes, they are on an outline. And that's what they said. They're like, she was on an outline. They whispered it. She's doing outline. And I'm like, what's an outline? Outline is when someone is outside of marriage doing something. That's an outline. That's what they call That's what they call cheating. They call it outlining, They just call it outline. They say they are on the outline. And yesterday they were talking about someone cheating, which I can't imagine. Like, what a mess to be cheating. And but someone was cheating, and it was this guy. I remember this guy like years ago. It was like this uncle. He's my cousin's uncle. So he's not really related to me, but he's my cousin's uncle. And he just got married, and he was older. He was already like 45, 50, and he was hard uncling out. And he married like a 26, 27-year-old. And all the pictures from India are him holding her face and being like, and you can see the like French kissing hard. And he would show us the pictures and be like, look, Prince kiss. Look, beta, Prince kiss kar you. Prince. And I was like 8 years old at the time. So I thought it was weird, but also you can't look away. I mean, it's like a car. You got to look at it, right? So I'm looking at this guy's wedding pictures, but he's got the dirty one for the boys. He basically had the wedding pictures that everyone else saw, and then he got a bunch of dirty wedding pictures of his own wedding for the boys. And I'm 8 years old. I'm kind of into it, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be rude to the guy. I'm just like, congratulations, uncle. That's great. You got married, whatever. Anyway, bunch of aunties are over. Fast forward 10 years later, they're talking about how his sister was crying because the wife is cheating on him and is going to like divorce him and take half of his money and whatever. And he was even crying to the sister, and then the sister's crying to them. And I got to tell you, like, what are you grateful for today? It doesn't generate any gratitude in me. But something about that story, is that bad? Am I bad for that? Because I can't generate the genuine feeling of gratitude without some kind of like other person, you know what I mean? Suffering. But tell me in the comments, what are you guys doing for gratitude? Because I'm having a hard time with it. It's like, okay, now I got gratitude, but then there's guilt. And guilt is a low vibration. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to get my gratitude up with like genuine gratitude. And like, tell me if I'm a bad person. Is it just me? Are you guys feeling this? Like, I can't get my gratitude up unless it's only in comparison to someone. And I know that's also wrong. It's like, then you're doing comparisons. It's, it's rude. And it just feels weird. I don't know what to do about it. And I wanted to tell you guys, and I wanted to ask you, like, what's your gratitude system? Do you guys have a gratitude system? NGL Amish, when I was recovering from surgery and couldn't walk. Okay, Nachama, this is great. Sorry, hold on a second. Let's get this off and let's get these comments on. Here we go. Thanks, Nachama. I really need this right now. Okay, NGL. What does NGL mean? Can someone tell me? Also, P. Martin, what's up, baby? How you doing? Come on in. Welcome to the service, y'all. Welcome to the service. Because it's got to be a low vibration, what I'm doing. It can't be sustainable to be feeling, gratitude like that. And by the way, one thing I am grateful for is this soundtrack that we have here. This is a song called Blue Dream by Chio from the YouTube Creator Library. And you're listening live on YouTube. I'm grateful every time I wake up and I can make it down the stairs nowadays. P. Martin, wow. And you genuinely feel it. You're like, I made it down the stairs. See, this is This is what I need, maybe, is to hear people's stories of like, I can't walk. Are you having trouble walking or something? For me, it's very much feeling gratitude with regard that things could be worse. Not necessarily that someone else has it worse, but I can always envision ways my own situation could be worse. Yes, that is a Stoic meditation. That's powerful, Sophia. Very good. I think Nachama has a couple of things here. Okay. NGL Mish, when I was recovering from surgery and couldn't walk at the time, my aunt would come over and tell me her problems. It made me feel grateful. Yeah. Comparison, gratitude. This is a tricky thing, and nobody's talking about it in the meditation community. Of like, okay, you're getting the gratitude, but like, where's the gratitude coming from? Because judgment is wrong and comparison is wrong and creates more suffering. So like, is it okay? Like, maybe not the best method, but the comparison made me feel grateful not to have someone else's problems, even though I had my own. Someone else's seemed worse. Yeah. Again, not the best method, but it's a stepping stone method. Being grateful to be in your own shoes and not in someone else's. Yes, yes. And Nachama, I will say, Nachama Gluck with that ranch. Thank you so much.
Well, we're just a little buttercup,
Let me give
aren't
you a little
we?
buttercup on that. That's very good advice. And yeah, you're right. Because there's someone else's shoes that I have heard before. Be grateful that you're not in someone else's shoes that's worse than you. There's a lot of parables like that. That like, it's a comparison thing, and it's like, be grateful that. I think even the analogy of like, be grateful that you're not in someone else's shoes. I think there's a parable where someone has literally like really shitty shoes, and the other guy is feeling shitty about themselves, but they have good shoes, and then it's like, hey, be grateful that. I think that's where that phrase comes from. Be grateful that you're not in there. Like, we take it for granted, but I think be grateful that you're not in someone else's shoes. Let me look up the etymology of that. Be grateful that you're not in someone else's shoes. Etymology. Okay. Okay, let's see this. What is the origin of put yourself in someone else's shoes? What is the origin of putting yourself in someone else's shoes? I hear the term everywhere I go. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure philosophical arguments about the impossibility. No. 4 answers. Proverbs as obvious as this one are unlikely to have a unique origin. As metaphors go, they're completely transparent. Even if an earliest written citation could be pinpointed, it probably wouldn't be the one all later uses derived from. I don't know. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. I think that comes from a story. I don't think that we all just know put yourself in someone else's shoes. Do we? I don't know. Maybe. I think it must have some kind of origin. The earliest traces of the proverb date back to the Cherokee tribe of Native Americans, who said, "Don't judge a man until you have walked a mile in his shoes." Right. Okay. Okay, you never really know a man until you understand things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. Lee Harper. Okay. I'm not saying this is the origin of the idiom, putting oneself in someone else's shoes, but you be the judge. Okay, this is Ruth, chapter 4, verse 7 to 8 in the Bible states. And this was formerly done in Israel, concerning redeeming and exchanging, to confirm every word. One man took off his sandal and gave it to the other, and this was a witness to Israel. So the Redeemer said to Boaz, "Buy it yourself." Then he took off his sandal. No, I don't think that's it. Okay, no, I guess it doesn't have an origin, maybe. Just to, grateful that you're not in someone else. It's just something we say. I'm grateful every time I wake up and I can't make it down the stairs nowadays. P. Morton. Really? P. Morton, are you getting to the age I gotta warm up first? Okay. Yeah. No, old age is coming for us all. And we're going to have a hard old age. I think, just the way the economy is going, I don't think it's going to be a fun old age like these boomers have. These boomers set themselves up, didn't they? Not only did they take all the real estate money, but I think their parents set up a good seniors program. But from what I can tell statistically, old age is poverty. Like, everyone gets poor again in their old age. And I should be grateful, that I have, people here for me. Let's see. For me, very much the feeling of gratitude with regard that things could be worse. Not necessarily that someone else has it worse, but it can always envision my own situation could be worse. Yeah, that's a good point, Sophia. Thank you. Yes, Sophia Gibson, exactly. I never want someone else to struggle or have it bad, but it can sometimes put things in perspective. Yes. Okay. You know what? I feel better now.
Well, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
The student is the teacher and the teacher is the student. Have you guys ever heard of the Course in Miracles? This is one of my favorite books on spirituality. Not that I've read that much of it, but in the course in this, there's a manual for teachers. So it's actually a Bible level book. It's basically this book, Course in Miracles. It's written in biblical terms, but it's basically like rewriting everything in terms of like loving kindness philosophy. Like, it's channeled actually. It's a channeled work, meaning that 3 Stanford psychologists got together in the 80s at some point, and they channeled it from some higher dimensional beings. And this is what it says in the Manual for Teachers. Introduction. The role of teaching and learning is actually reversed in the thinking of the world. The reversal is characteristic. It seems as if the teacher and the learner are separated, the teacher giving something to the learner rather than to himself. Further, the act of teaching is regarded as a special activity in which one engages only a relatively small proportion of one's time. The Course, on the other hand, emphasizes that to teach is to learn, so that teacher and learner are the same. It also emphasizes that teaching is a constant process. It goes on every moment of the day and continues into sleeping thoughts as well. Wow. This is powerful, man. To teach is to demonstrate. There are only 2 thought systems, and you demonstrate that you believe one or the other is true all the time. From your demonstration, others learn, and so do you. The question is not whether you will teach, for in that there is no choice. The purpose of the Course might be said to provide you with a means of choosing what you want to teach on the basis of what you want to learn. You cannot give to someone else, but only to yourself. And this you learn through teaching. Teaching is but a call to witnesses to attest to what you believe. It is a method of conversion. This is not done by words alone. Any situation must be to you a chance to teach others what you are and what they are to you. No more than that, but also never less. Yeah. It's basically like, yeah, you're teaching. Everyone's the teacher. Did that make sense to everyone?
Well, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Thanks for coming, everyone. This has been very enlightening for me. I learned something, and I hope it was to you as well. And I hope that we're not giving in to these negativities and divisions that the other spiritual teachers are putting out there. But on this channel, it's always going to be a high vibration. We're not going to put that out there, and we're going to find a way to build this congregation righteously, lovingly, without, trying to put down other communities like Daily Wire. But also not be like Illumably and be weird about it, because I thought that was a weird video. Yeah, thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks for making me feel better about my own issues. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at Fade to Brown. I just put up a bunch of great... my story, you can just watch the stories, and it's a very entertaining time. It's very fun. And in the meantime, I am working on some new content, some scripted stuff, some stuff that we can put up and really build the channel without, going into the negativities that some of these other people in the community are doing. But that's it for today. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have been great. Fantastic karmas in the comment congregation, and I'm just going to read some of them as we go out here. Thanks for coming. Nachama Gluck.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
P. Morton McZemzem says peace to the congregation. Very good.
Wow, we're just a little buttercup, aren't we?
Rewind Cat. Very good karmas. 9 Fernando Torres. Excellent. Excellent work. Neil, thanks for coming. Ravi, of course, is here. And your favorite mayor. And Dank. Dank was also here, leaving some great comments. Thank you all so much. That's it for today. Peace.